In a world where people are sad and poor, the stock market is at an all-time low. People have been forced out of homes, disease is spreading, unemployment is at a high, the Dust Bowl is happening. This is America's Great Depression.
In the 1920s, America was a society of very high standards, with a soaring economy and businesses were expanding, producing more to meet the demands of the growing population. But income was unevenly distributed. The wealthy became wealthier, but more and more middle-class Americans spent more than they earned, and farmers had faced low prices and heavy debt.
America's Great Depression started with a dramatic crash of the stock on a day known as Black Thursday.
Oh no!
On this day, October 24th, 1929, when 16 million stocks were sold by panicking investors who had lost faith in the American economy.
In 1933, nearly 25% of the nation's total workforce, 12,830,000 people, were unemployed, and the people who kept their jobs experienced a drop in their wages by 43% between the years of 1929 and 1933. This was the worst economic disaster in American history.
Farmers' prices dropped so drastically that many farmers lost their land. Many went hungry, and because of this disaster, many families split and migrated from their homes in search of work. Hoovervilles were nicknamed after President Hoover as an insult. These were shanty towns constructed of packing crates, abandoned cars, and other casts of scraps.
Many young people whose families could no longer support them rode the rails in boxcars like many hobos. They often went west in search of jobs, but had to take low-paying jobs because many factories were closed and mills and mines were often abandoned.
Many Americans were unemployed and on the move, but in reality there was nowhere to go. The industry part of America was badly shaken, hence all the factories and mills closing. The people looked at their government dissatisfied with the economic program. So in 1932, Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected as president.
Roosevelt was a man of action. Early when his first term started, he assembled the best minds in the country to advise him. This group of men were known as the Brain Trust. Within 100 days of his term, the president, his advisors, and Congress passed into law a package of legislation designed to lift the troubled nation out of the Depression. This program came to be known as Roosevelt's New Deal.
A host of unemployed citizens face the grim problem of existence, and the savings of many years in thousands of families are gone. Only a foolish optimist can deny the dark realities of the moment. This nation is asking for action, and action now. Our greatest primary task is to put people to work. Happiness lies not in the mere possession of money. It lies in the joy of achievement, in the thrill of creative effort, the joy, the moral stimulation of work. Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
The words New Deal signified a new relationship that would be built between the people and their government. This new relationship included the creation of several new federal agencies called alphabet agencies. These were named after their acronyms of the program. One of the significant programs was the CCC, or Civilian Conservation Corps, who gave jobs to the youth.
Despite all the government plans and actions, the main event which got the United States out of the Depression was World War II in 1941. When the war started, many young men were drafted, and the war created millions of jobs in defense and war industries.